What up? What up? Top of the top. What's up, family? What's going on this morning? It's Friday. Y'all already know what's up. Good to see y'all. We here again, y'all. We made it through the week. We made it. Anyway, we got way more to go. Good morning, Jamela. Zengard, what up, Zengard? What's up, Kim? What's up, Lexi? I see you. What's up, Daniel? Good morning. Hopefully you're feeling good today. Mike Flame, what up? What up? What's popping? Good morning, Juicy Peach. I see you. What's up, Nevin Reed, ASAP Auto? What's good, bro? What's up? What's up out there in Minnesota? What's good? Who else up in here? What up, Jay Goodbar? What up? What up, everybody that's here? Thank y'all for patiently waiting. It's Friday. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We're going to chop it up today, as we always do around this time for No Fame Live, episode 282. Today, I'm going to be talking about how MASE clapped back at Diddy, a.k.a. Puffy, a.k.a. Love, a.k.a. Mr. Take That. And MASE, he got at Puff with some truth. We're going to take a look at what MASE said. We're going to see if it's the truth, if he made some good points. We're going to see, because MASE ain't bowing down. And anyway, it is what it is. Hey, I apologize. We got to talk about 90s beefs and stuff like that. But this was going on. So we're going to talk about it. And you know I'm going to talk about some other things. Also, we're going to talk about Moneybag Joe getting his clout up for passing marijuana laws. But like I said, you got to give credit where credit is due. We're going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to give credit where credit due. It is what it is. But I know what's up. But other than that, man, I got to be fair. I'm also going to talk about some other weird things that's going on as we speak. And we also going to have to look at another update at what's going on in Florida in the Hurricane Ian aftermath. Because we doing updates. That's what we doing over here. So other than that, y'all already know what's up, man. Shout out to the replay gang. Everybody gonna pull up when they pull up. Thanks for being in the spot. Thank you for coming to the crib. What's up, Mercy? Good morning, Miss 420. Other than that, y'all, look, we here. Look, it's Friday. We gonna vibe, and we gonna talk that talk. So, like I said, welcome to the show. For No Fame Live, episode 282. Let's go. All right. MASE responds to Puffy. You know, Puffy accused this man of being a con artist, a fake pastor. And Puffy had the nerve to say that man owed him $3 million. We know yesterday, I already proved that man Puff is cap. He's straight capping. Y'all already know that. If you did see yesterday's episode, all you got to do is watch it. This is part 2. This is really part 2. That's why it's MASE responds to Puffy. This is part 2. So we're going to look into it, and we're going to see what MASE had to say. And we already know they're distracting. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We're going to talk about it because it's some truth being spoken. So MASE has something to say. And he basically didn't just have something to say. MASE actually spoke up for people that are not speaking up for themselves for different reasons, and for the people that can't speak up for themselves because they dead. So MASE did an IG yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. He did an IG, and he said what he had to say. And he also said, as you see, he said Puffy basically he told him everything is in your mother's name anyway, basically trying to say that Diddy hiding that money. And you know Diddy is a slick dude. Mr. Ciroc. Allegedly, that alcohol I heard that freeze up in the refrigerator. In the freezer, rather. It freezes up. We learned that a couple years ago, but that's all alleged. Some people say Ciroc was just a cheap liquor with an expensive name on it. Some people said Ciroc was actually cheaper than Smirnoff, but that's just people's opinion. That ain't no fact. But hey, a lot of people was buying that Ciroc left and right. A lot of people went broke on Ciroc. And Ciroc is really what took Puffy to the next level. People keep forgetting that Ciroc is what got Puffy through for years, and that's what helped him get the Revolt. Ciroc was like the bridge to Revolt. Ciroc got his money up to another level. That's what people keep forgetting. That bad boy money been phased out a little something. Meaning he be eating off it, but his big money came from Ciroc. Now you see what all them Ciroc boys and all this Ciroc was about. And he the type don't even never drink Ciroc his damn self. But anyway, Puff is a businessman. But Mase also knows a lot of people scared of Puff because they don't want their career to be messed up. They don't want to fall out of graces with Puff. And Mase know this. So that's why Mase says certain things that only he knows certain people going to catch. But we're going to take a look at, is Mase telling the truth? Or is he making up stuff too? So anyway, you know Love pushing his new label. He's trying to get away from the bad boy image. And he's trying to get Love now. So that's why he got Love Records. That's why he made that whole statement on R&B is dead, because he got Love Records supposed to be an R&B label, allegedly. But when you look at Bad Boy was something like an R&B label for real. It had a few rappers, but it was mainly an R&B. It was a rap and R&B label. Anyway, he called Mase a fake pastor. And like I said, I'm not here to comment on that because I don't know about that part. I never heard no slander about Mason's church. I don't know nothing about that, but I do know one thing I forgot to say yesterday. Can't y'all see that Pastor Bishop Lamar stole the swag from Mase? You can't see that? You can't see that fake ass pastor that's in Brooklyn right now got his whole swag from Mase? You can see him try to look like Mase. But anyway, Mase was snapping and he had something to say. So what we're gonna take a look at what Mase had to say. Mase responded to Diddy's Breakfast Club interview after Diddy claimed the Harlem World rapper owes him $3 million. And as you see, Mase said, "How dare this nigga talking about he want receipts? Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts, nigga. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who's got the receipts, nigga." And you see how Mase flipped out of pastor mode. He went to Harlem nigga mode. Mase said in his response, now check it out. We ain't finished. Let's take a look at what Mase saying now. Let's pay attention. "You need more proof, nigga. Big ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead." It's a lot of death around P. Diddy. I told y'all it's a lot of death around that man. I ain't say he had nothing to do with it, but it's a lot of death around that man. I've been on the streets my whole life, and I ain't got that much death around me. So I don't know what these dudes be into. Diddy faced backlash when the state of Black Rob's health went viral prior to his death. People are shocked the rapper was struggling to pay medical bills. Exactly. And one thing we got to understand about Black Rob, what a lot of people don't know, Black Rob wrote a lot of hits. Black Rob was there before a lot of the other rappers came. Black Rob was one of the ones from day one, and he kept getting put on the back burner for years. So Black Rob was a team player, and Black Rob helped Puffy when nobody was dealing with him. People forget it was Black Rob and G Dep that got him through when Bad Boy was sinking. It was, Mark Curry. It's a lot of time Bad Boy was about to crash, but it was certain people that bailed him out. Same way I told you Ciroc bailed him out. But anyway, you see how Black Rob died. That was sad. And we're going to take a look at that too. Mase accused Diddy of forcing artists to sign NDAs so they can't say nothing. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. I'm not signing, nigga, because I don't need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. So as you see, he coming at Puff. And Mase basically said, you ain't got no paperwork on me. I don't got to shut up. I don't care. And at the end of the day, Diddy ain't stupid. Diddy know he owe that man money. And probably Diddy hoping that man don't take him to court. But eventually, they going to wind up in court the way it's looking. But he lied and said that this man owed him $3 million, but we know it might be the other way around. But we're not going to look at that today. That was yesterday. We're going to look at what MASE said. And what did MASE say? He said, Big ain't here. Big can't give you no receipts because he dead. Basically, Craig Mack, dead. Black Rob, dead. Key figures behind Puffy that wrote for him, that penned a lot of hits, that helped him, that, had his back in the street, a lot of different things. So let's look at how snakes move. And let's look at how fake love been around. And let's look at the behavior of a leech. Now, Black Rob helped this man out a whole lot. Black Rob was in them Harlem streets for real. But Black Rob was a loyal dude. And the lesson in Black Rob, this is what we got to understand, is you can be loyal to a default. You can be so loyal to a person that it could backfire on you. And you realize you was loyal and you were so loyal and you got nowhere after that. This is Black Rob in his last days. When he was still going on tour, not dealing with Puff. Puff wasn't making sure that man was straight, allegedly. But this is how Black Rob really ended. So is MASE right about that? Yes, he is. Why? Because ain't no way in hell Black Rob's supposed to look like that when that man helped this man from day one and always held this man down. The song came on last week, Whoa, and it still sent chills up my spine. Whoa, it's a classic, period. You hear Whoa, you already know it's lit. That's Black Rob. And that was in 2000. That Black Rob and the Lots, they was the ones that held it down when Big died. See that? Look at all the love. Look at all the fake love. Look at the nigga with the Vaseline lips showing fake love. See that? Showing you fake love in your face. Then look, this is how the man died. Where the love at, Puff? Where the love at, love? Nigga called himself love. Where the love at? You see how people play with that word? Remember, I broke down, in my opinion, how that word love is a word a lot of devils like to use. A lot of snakes use the word love. I love you, bro. I love you, sister. That love, that word love, by the enemy or by deceivers is used to make you put your guards down. Understand that. Because love is only shown through action. What's up, Alpha Mia? What's up? What's up, Sakina? Love is only shown through actions. So how this man gonna call himself love? Say he love Black Rob. Say he love everybody. You feel me? But nah, that man was playing the game back then. See, remember, a picture speaks 1,000 words. We can look at it now and tell that look like fake love. You can see it now. But remember, there was no internet. And when you see the picture in the magazine, it used to be real small sometimes. You couldn't even see the fake love. You can see it right here. Look at that. Black Rob was that dude. Don't nobody ever get it twisted. Black Rob was that dude. And I'm telling you, a lot of that, he behind a lot of that bad boy energy. But now, look how Black Rob went out. And like I said, look how many of our rappers went out before their time, y'all. They went out way before their time. Way before. And guess what? We already know common sense gonna tell us what? That Puffy gonna make money off this man forever. Black Rob family ain't never gonna see a penny for that music. So MASE got a point. Now let's go to Craig Mack. Craig Mack was that dude. People forget that. People forget. I was a young teenager when Flavor in Your Ear came out. Flavor in Your Ear was bumping across the whole U.S. Every car was playing Flavor in Your Ear. You see, it was so big they had to do the remix with LL Buster. that was a big song, and people don't know their history. That was before Big. Big came out with Party and Bullshit, but he wasn't hitting like that. When Flavor in Your Ear came out, that rocked the whole country. Period. Craig Mack built Bad Boy. So what happened to Craig Mack? Diddy was showing him fake love, and Diddy used that man up too. This is when they started the marketing plan. I remember this. I remember when the actual tape came in the damn box. My homeboy had the tape. It was free promo. This is how they did promo back then. Remember, now we talk about the streamings. That's fake shit. Back then, you had to promote the album for real, for real. You had to be hands-on with your project. And when a consumer bought the project, they actually got something to take home. Now you don't get nothing but keep streaming shit. And you ain't got nothing. And that's why I told y'all streaming was for these people to make money behind the scenes, and you ain't got to see their face. They ain't got to see your face. They just make a whole lot of money off streams. But look, Craig Mack, this is before Bad Boy blew up. This is when Flavor in Your Ear and Big had that promo tape, and Craig Mack was about to take off. Don't ever forget. Don't ever think Craig Mack was a scrub. Craig Mack built Bad Boy. Period. Big took it to another level. That's what Big did. But Craig Mack built Bad Boy. Don't ever get that fucked up. Rest in peace, Craig Mack. You see right here, you also see this around the time when they made Biggie Small album cover. You see the baby? That's Big's son right there, Christopher. You see him recently pop out. He got his chain. He a big boy. He a grown-ass man. But that's when he was a baby. So I told you, I'm going to show y'all real history. I'm going to show you real rap history. I'm going to show you the real history. Because I told you, a lot of our real history right now, you got to go back to the 90s. The 80s, 90s is the real history you need to focus on. That's the real history they want to wipe out. You see what? You see that? I'm going to prove it. See, they always going to keep you reminded of the 60s. They're going to keep reminding you of how it was in the 70s. But if you peep game, they try to erase the 80s and 90s history. 80s and 90s, early two, they try to act like that stuff never happened. So I'm going to always remind y'all, because that was some of the most prominent years that I realize now. The 80s and the 90s. As you see, this is before Puffy became a billionaire, y'all. This is before Puffy had $100 grand. You got to remember, this is when it started right here. But the whole time, maybe Puff had a plan. And maybe Puff is the one who sent Faith on Big. And maybe he knew about those tactics back then. Maybe Faith was sent to distract Big as well. Because he ain't never really had no real love for her anyway. But that ain't the point. She even lied in her books. Lied. Because maybe she been working for Puff the whole time. And yes, she did go out there with Tupac allegedly. And many rappers from West Coast that was there, they seen her with Pop. And they know for a fact they was in the hotel, and they knew that Pop didn't lie on this thing like that. That girl was out there. And they said she was out there with Mary. It was all of that. And Puff was getting mad because they was going out there chilling with Suge, you know. Man, it was a lot of shadiness going on back then. But she did betray Big. Don't ever get that twisted neither. She betrayed that man. You did. And this is when they started out. This is before they got where they was at. But then look how it ended for Craig Mack, y'all. Before his time. Craig Mack. And he was so caught in a church that he got scammed and then died after that. Who owned the rights to his music? Who gonna get paid off of Craig Mack forever? Your boy Love. You see that devil grin? Man, you gotta know this. You gotta know a snake when you see one, man. You gotta know a snake when you see one. See that? So we already know what happened to Big. Look, we already know about that. I'm tired of talking about that one. But Mace said some real talk. He basically said, how we gonna have receipts when half the people dead anyway that you owe money to? You owe money to everybody. You owe money to Craig Mack. You ain't want to pay that man. You ain't want to pay Black Rob. Come on, y'all. Why Black Rob had to look like that? Come on, Puff. That's what I'm saying, man. That man wicked. He ain't have a decency as a human being to say, you know what? That man helped me out a lot. Let me break him off with a nice bag, and I'm just gonna let him be. Put that man situated. Nah, he ain't gonna do that. Because it's all about Puff. That's why. See that? That's when Black Rob says, man. But y'all know how people do. You know, when everything good, we all good. But when things get hectic, you see who really around. What up, Wax? Chris Miller, what's up? Y'all see how I go. What up, Nate the Great? Yeah, Diddy and Birdman are one of the same. You know why? Because they chop up game with each other. That's what they was doing back then. They was chopping up game with each other and learning each other tactics. That's what they was doing. And the whole tactic was to jerk their artists. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what I be talking about when I be talking about that rap, right? Just think about all the greatest rappers that we loved and all the good music that came out. Just to understand that half of them got jerked. Majority of them got jerked. Then a percentage of them are dead. But it's certain people still around. Everybody that was in position, they still around. I already remember I broke down LL Cool J, how people, you see he's still around, right? You see how Puff still around, right? Jay, you see how certain one's still around? But look how many people around him that never got to prosper or fell off or was helping, was there. And you see it. Because some of these dudes specialized and understood the formula of how to profit off other people's backs. They were masters at knowing how to sell dreams. And how was they selling dreams? Using that word family. We family, man. We family. Niggas use that word family, and niggas trying to line you up and rob you and jack you the whole time. Come to family. When everybody got jerked on death row, what Suge said? We family. Death row, we a family. What Cash Money? We a family. Next thing you know, Juvenile didn't get their money. That family talk, I told you, man. It's something with our people or certain people, they love to use that word brother, love, and family to get in your head or get in your pockets. That's just what it is. We family, man. Because people use that word family because they know if we family, you ain't gonna go so hard on me. Meaning, if I say we family and I do you dirty, you ain't gonna kill me as fast because we family. You gonna give me a pass. Family. See that? But at the end of the day, you see what family get you end up. Fake family, should I say? That's why I say, man. I don't want no nigga telling me he love me. I don't want no nigga telling me none of that shit. I don't need no fake love. Know why? Because real love don't have to be explained. It's going to be illustrated. So Mace has some real points. He wasn't just making up stuff. He told us. He said basically, Diddy, your mother got the receipts. Your mother know what's up, and you playing these games. And he basically said you still a mama's boy, and it is what it is. So we're gonna get back into that. But I'm gonna say rest in peace, Black Rob, and rest in peace, Craig Mack. Rest in peace, Big. Loon, you see, Loon came home. He quiet. He got back. I think even he got back cool with Diddy. Shine got back cool with Diddy. You see that? Them dudes still want to eat. They don't want no problems. But it takes for Mace to speak up. But Mace supposed to be the lame pastor, remember? But why? That's why I say you got to peep game. Like I said, I ain't co-signing nobody. I'm just saying you got to look at things for what they are. If Mace is the lame pastor, how come Mace got more heart than all of them to speak up against Diddy? Why he ain't scared of Diddy? But everybody else still sucking Diddy off. And they hoping they can get a feature or he can put them in a show or something. Just showing you, man. That's why all this is also what I'm showing y'all. Don't forget my campaign. I've been telling y'all all that rap, hip-hop is over. I already told you that rap is dead. Now you see in the aftermath. They destroyed their own house. That's what they did. They destroyed their own house. Now let's move on. Because we got another update. This is the woman that he cheated on Nia Long with. You see what I was telling y'all? It's the woman right here that this man cheated on Nia Long with. And guess what? She's married with 3 kids. But this the kicker. You peep how they put it all on him like he was the bad guy? And he not even married? He made a mistake, but she's the foul one. And guess what else they said, y'all? They had the nerve to say this woman is a Mormon. And it's all alleged. It's alleged. Don't want to get in no trouble. They say she's a Mormon. A Mormon. She's supposed to be a good woman. And she's married to somebody powerful within the organization, allegedly. But this is who he cheated on Nia Long with. Do y'all see this? This is what I be talking about. That's why I said he's a dumb nigga. That's my opinion. You could have dealt with anybody else, but you're going to deal with a chick in the organization for one, and for two, she don't even look better than Nia Long. You was a clown. You a straight clown. This is what I'm talking about. So he get what he get. But you also see how they made him the scapegoat, and they took all the blame off her, and they put it on his ass. Because she was worse. She got 3 kids. She's a married woman, and she got 3 kids, and she's a Mormon. And she stepped out on her husband. Okay, Emir Doka, he cheated. He's not married. He's separated from his wife. They don't see each other as much. Man, he's a human being. He slipped up, But look at her. Did she get any blame? No. Did she get put on TV? No. This is what I want to show y'all. This is real racism. This is the racism right here I was trying to tell people. They do racism, but it's different. Boston is racist. I told you, the Celtics racist organization. They protected this woman and put it all on him where they should have been put on blast together. You see how they play the game? That's what I wanted y'all to see. But just let my people see that this is who he cheated on Nia Long with. And oh my God. See that? That's all I wanted y'all to see. I'm telling you, man. These dudes are stupid. Dumb nigga. With a lot of money. Check it out. DailyMail.com can reveal the Boston Celtics employee who had an affair with coach Emil Doka, 45, is team service manager. So she works with the team. Kathleen Nemo Lynch, age 34. You know she wanted some of that. Yeah, I know what she wanted. Yeah, she wanted some action. Because sometimes the rich executive, they don't be putting that work in. They got too much money. They lazy. The female employee is team service manager Kathleen Nemo Lynch, 34, a married mother of 3. The Celtics have not identified the woman who Doka was involved with, but Lynch's name had been leaked online. They tried to hide it, but she got exposed. Why? Because we know what? The internet undefeated. That's why. This nigga's a clown. You a clown, bro. A straight clown. And like I said, when I spoke about it, the main thing I spoke about is he disrespected his son. That's really who he disrespected. Because now your son is with your baby mother and they both mad at you. And you threw your family away for this woman right here. And guess what, nigga? She still got her family. That's the part you don't understand. She still got her family. Her husband probably gonna get her a pass. See that? And your ass out of here. No career, nothing. See that? Dumb nigga. Dummy. Oh, yeah. Back in the slave days, he would have gotten treated. He would have got, man, he'd have got this thing clipped off in the slave days and hung from a tree. If he was messing with Master Wife, yeah, his ass would have been out of here. This foolery happens in sports every day. It's just not being talked about. Exactly. And that's something Stephen A. said. This stuff happen all the time. They just downplay it. They wanted to make an example out of him. And just so happened the year he got the Celtics to the finals, they had coaches couldn't get them nowhere for years. His first year as a coach got them to the NBA championship. And what? He threw it all out the way, all in the gutter. But then again, guess what else too, y'all? He could have got set up. Who's to say it wasn't a plan to get that woman to come at him? Meaning, you understand? You got to know the dirty game. They could have played a dirty game and say, look, we got to get him out of here, man. He too aggressive. Like, that's just how it be, man. And they could have sent her at him. That's why I say her husband would be done gave her a pass and his whole life over with. And that's how they work. You know other people work through their marriages. They deal with that stuff. They go to what? Marriage counseling. They don't just be quick to break up and go their separate way, especially when they got kids involved and a lot of other things. They're going to try to work it out. They go to counseling and therapy. His ass, career over with. And Nia Long left your ass alone. And I guarantee watch Nia Long going to pop up dating somebody new. And he going to be sick. And she's going to get a new TV show. Watch. Anyway, y'all, let's keep it pushing. Money Bad Joe that made the hood happy. But only thing I'm going to be honest with this about is that a lot of people that went to jail for selling weed, a lot of people that were selling them pounds back in the day, you got people locked up from the 90s for selling pounds. And people locked up from early 2000s selling pounds of weed, boatloads and stuff like that, tractor trailers full of gas. A lot of them going to be coming home now. A lot of people that went to jail for weed going to be coming home. That's the good thing about this. So I'm going to give Joe his credit because he did something good. But I ain't going to sit here and praise him. I understand the shenanigans. Just like with the student loan. I think I got my student loan cleared up, but I ain't going to sit here and celebrate. But I got to give credit where credit due because I'm a blogger and I got to be fair. This right here, he done made a lot of people happy with this. But to some people, he pissing them off. But it is what it is, man. So now, we already know they was doing away with in certain states. We already know that. But this really is dealing with freeing a lot of people who got locked up for selling weed and been locked up for years in the system. And weed gonna be legal basically everywhere soon. But it's also part of keeping the country sleep. Because some people still don't know to smoke at moderation. Some people going to think just because it's legal, they just going to try to be high all day, every day. You feel me? But other than that, that's what Joe did. I ain't going to hate on Joe today. Joe did something. He did something positive, but I understand, y'all. Don't nobody come at me. I know it's a hoax. I know why he did it. I know about all that. I'm just saying I got to give him his credit because I got to be fair in the media. All right? He took that weed. He fixed that weed thing that a lot of our people are still in jail for. You know what I'm saying? Period. So now they're able to come home. And a lot of them already, you got to remember, the people that was growing weed, they're the ones that was getting big time, 20 years. You know, they went up, go up in their property. They got all type of plants. You got people have marijuana farms in the crib, getting caught in the spot with 100 pounds. All of them still locked up. So they're going to be coming home. And they're probably going to try to use a lot of them to be growing that weed legally now. Because, weed is also a legal business. So a lot of people that got money to invest into growing legal marijuana, they need people to help them grow. And don't forget, some of these criminals know how to grow weed. When they come home, they're going to be helping some of these companies how to grow weed. That's how that shit works, politics. And meanwhile, being that we're on the topic of drugs, check this out. Texas authorities caught 1.2 million worth of cocaine. 126 pounds of cocaine during the traffic stop. But this is what I was telling. Only reason why I'm bringing this back up, because don't forget the narrative I was trying to tell people that crime is over. When I told you that they catching all the coke, they catching all the other drugs, and then the fentanyl is just getting through. They make a fentanyl bust here and there, then 10 more loads of fentanyl get through. So they catching all the coke. The reason why I'm saying is because a lot of people that know about the streets, they know cocaine is America's favorite drug. And a lot of people on the street been making money off cocaine for years, y'all. Cocaine makes the fast money. Cocaine is fast money. That's why they had to stop that first. And I told y'all this months ago, that was part of cutting the food supply off. Cutting up your supply was cutting up your drug flow. Why? Because they know everybody from the hood makes money off drug dealing. Selling coke, buying coke, turning coke into crack. That's how niggas been taking care of themselves for years. Decades. So they know they had to shut down the flow of coke to slow up the money. That's why you see all these crazy crimes, because niggas can't feed themselves. That's why you've been seeing all these niggas turning into boosters and shit. Niggas stealing out of stores now. Niggas robbing corner stores. Niggas ain't do that. People breaking in cars. No, before they got their money off selling coke. Ain't no more coke coming in. But guess what else still coming in? What I just told you. Fetty. And check it. Hold up. Let me get back. Hold up. My bad, y'all. Wrong picture. The Fetty coming in. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all right here. And meth. Remember I told you all that Molly was fake? That Molly was crystal meth the whole time. I've been telling people this. Now y'all starting to see. Molly is crystal meth. That ain't real Molly. I seen a real Molly years ago. Real Molly is white. It's more crystallized white. That ain't real Molly. Niggas been popping meth. That brown shit, niggas been popping meth the whole time. And they got the clear meth that look like ice. Niggas been popping meth. That's why these niggas turned out. I told you all. That's why these young niggas, everybody been turned out on meth, though they was popping Molly, know there's meth. Meth is worse than being a crackhead. So as you see, meth addiction overdoses are rising. As you see, Dr. Joseph Sakai is an associate psychiatry professor at the University of Colorado. Long story short, although the drug and opioid crisis is a national public health emergency, Sakai and Colorado is seeing a big increase in meth overdoses and addiction. So I just want to show you how people are still ODing on fentanyl and meth. And this is Colorado. Only reason why I'm bringing this up, what was the first state to legalize weed? Colorado, right? You got to also understand a lot of people went to Colorado just because they had weed first legal. You know that? You got to remember, you got hippies. You got a lot of people, liberals, a lot of different people that love weed to death. A lot of people moved to Colorado just because they had legal weed. And guess what happened to a lot of them people? A lot of them out there homeless right now. And a lot of them out there hooked on meth. Because you got to remember, even with drugs, if you go to let's say a person that with a weak mind went to Colorado, weed legal. You've been smoking all that good gas for so long, now you ain't even getting high off the weed because you've been smoking it too much. Guess what they start doing? They start trying the meth, and they start trying a little bit of fatty, a little perk. That's how you get turned out. And that's what's going on. People dying. I just want to show y'all. I ain't gonna stay here too long. I just want to show y'all how they stopping the coke, but the meth and the fatty still continuing on. That's why for people that know the game, you can't. People don't OD on cocaine. People don't OD on crack. Oh man! And don't forget the heroin always going to be in America, because all those drugs are for warfare. Let's continue on. Now we got to cook this dude right here. But this dude admitted something. Lil Nas X. He admitted something, y'all. Check it out. Lil Nas X was nervous to wear his skirt during a performance in his hometown. But check this. Look at what he said, y'all. I feel like I'm changing some minds. See that? So that man admitted his whole purpose is to change minds. Predictive program your sons. Because you can't change minds of grown-ups, but then again, he also knows what he's talking about because he have been changing minds of grown-ups. This is why a lot of men are suspect. But Lil Nas X knows exactly what he did. But you got to remember the tactic they used with Lil Nas X. Remember, they brought him out as a country singer and had him singing with Miley Cyrus' dad. But then, remember, you got to remember how they played it. Remember, they didn't reveal he was gay till after he was a hit record already. After he blew up all over the planet, and you know, it was you know, playing on every radio, and I seen kids singing his song. Then they came out, or he came out and admitted he was gay. After he got everybody hooked on him. But he tell you right here, I feel like I'm changing some minds. See that? See that, y'all? Now you see what Obama was talking about? What was Obama's whole campaign, y'all? Was it not change? Did things not change when Obama came in? Did he not change the way of living to the point to this day we still living off that frequency of change? A lot of y'all didn't know what change was about. I told you that's when I started getting deep with all this shit. When Obama was in office and all of them people started quitting and being whistleblowers and snitching on the government, I was listening, and that's how I started peeping game. That's how I got hip to Abomination and all these different laws and all these different things. And everything them people were saying about that man back then in 09, everything they said came to fruition. And guess what? Half them people ain't around no more. Their pages shut down. YouTube started an algorithm. All this stuff was on here because he was about change. What happened since then? People have literally changed their principles, morals. They have changed their opinions. They have changed their beliefs. They have changed their lifestyles. They have changed their behavior. They have changed everything. That's why the planet upside down right now. But Lil Nas X admitted, I feel like I'm changing some minds. So he's admitting he knows for a fact his job is to change minds, distract, and trick and deceive little boys and men. So there you have it, y'all. But guess what? Don't nobody come for Lil Nas X. Nobody ain't gonna stand. Not one person gonna stand up and say of authority and say that's not right. What you mean change your minds? Just do you, nigga. Why you focus on changing minds for? See? Because that's his job, change minds. Ain't about no damn music. The music is just to get you trapped in. What if the song Old Town Road, which is really a gay song anyway, talking about riding and all of this, but what if that was just a song just to get him in the mix to push the agenda, and it was never about the music? See? Anyway, let's go. I ain't wasting too much time on that clown. He's a clown. Now let's go back into the real talk. They say electric vehicles are exploding from water damage after Hurricane Ian. Top Florida officials warn. Florida Chief Fire Marshal and Financial Officer said there are a ton of EVs, electric vehicles, disabled from Hurricane Ian. Do you see that, y'all? Now let's think about this. Tesla. You got to remember, we're gonna use our brain. Anything that is electric had to be modern, new, within the past couple years. They said the car's blowing up. But not only that, it just shows you that a lot of people will get paid off them cars blowing up. Which also means you could have been in your car and the shit just blow up. And you blow up. That's why I said there's many different things going down. Also, it just also showed us that what? They did not perfect the electric vehicle technology. Because we know a regular car ain't gonna blow up. They just told you tons of electric vehicles been blowing up. And that also means that everybody that recently got their electric vehicle is down the drain. See that? Finesse game. Blowing up. So like I said, people down there still dying. People still taking L's. Now look at this clown. A Florida man was arrested for stealing from Hurricane Ian disaster relief vehicles. Now I ain't gonna knock him for that because he was stealing from the so-called search and recovery people. But I'm just saying, look at that picture, how high that water is, y'all. Do you see that that vehicle right there? Look how high the water is. Did you see that picture showed on TV on the news? No, you didn't. I'm pretty sure you didn't. Because I told you, they're only going to show you downtown where the shit good at. But this man got locked up for breaking in cars. That's why the search and rescue people out there. And the so-called who? The National Guard. Check them out, y'all. Doesn't look like Vietnam out there? So let's use our brain again. Why the hell the National Guard out there like that? What they doing? They going to help people? I mean, what's going on? How they out? Look, we just seen yesterday, they said they ain't getting no help. Certain people said they ain't getting no help. But the National Guard out there. So what's going on? We don't know, right? But you see it look like a third world country, don't it? Does that look like America to you? It's chaos down there, y'all. And it's a media blackout. That's why they ain't saying nothing. See that? Do you see that damn car upside down? Do you see that? Do you know how powerful that wind had to be for that to happen? You gotta have. Did you see what I was saying? If you a person outside, you had no. You got lifted in the air. You got lifted in the air. A tree fell on you. We heard it. What we spoke about the woman when the roof fell on her, the nail went in her heart. This stuff way worse than what they say, y'all. Now you see why they gotta have search and this. Look. This is why they gotta have a search and rescue, because guess what, y'all? We looking at this picture, but we don't know. It could be somebody buried right up under there. It could be a few people buried under there. That's why I say, son, look at that pink house. Look at that porch. You see that porch all bent up? See, we don't know who got demolished. That's how much destruction went through. And like I said, they're not covering it in real time. And that's all by design. And that's why I told you the phones had to be cut off. They had to wait till that power died, and you can't be going Instagram Live and Facebook Live. You ain't gonna be telling nothing. Media blackout. That's military tactics. And guess what else they might have did? They might have shut down the 5G towers on purpose. Because you know everybody else can communicate through walkie-talkie and through other ways. They got other ways to communicate. But it's like warfare when they had another country, shut down communication, shut down the Wi-Fi, and now they can't get the information. Nobody knows what's going on. And that's all I'm saying, y'all. So that's why I say, you see nobody ain't talking about it. That's right. Niggas are still in that 9/11. Because you got some people understand when it's chaos, they're gonna try to get paid. You don't think it's gonna be some fiends trying to break up in these cars and run up in some people's house? Of course they are. They're gonna try to salvage what's left. And this is why it's chaos, because like I said, if I'm down there trying to go back to my crib, they're gonna say, let me see some ID. You can't go in that neighborhood, sir, because they worried about people trying to break in cribs, and they don't want me to see what they're doing. And like I say, it could be dead people, or like they don't want nobody covering them, and going there with my phone, taking pictures. They don't want none of that, so they shut it down. But meanwhile, what? The people can't go back home, but all the migrants just went down there. And people that's not from the state down there. We see how states was paying. People were paid $3,000 to go down there. But you from there, you can't go home, but everybody else can go home. Go to your city. Let's continue on. I'm done with this too. I got to touch on this. I want to show y'all something else. What the title say, y'all? Serial killer called a Howard Stern show to say he murdered 12 prostitutes for the sense of power. But this is my point. This shit is old. Look at the bottom. If you thought talk shows nowadays are controversial, you need to listen to this 1997 Call Into the Howard Stern Show. What are they doing in this article? Promoting serial killers. I'm gonna say it again. That is the agenda. That's what they're trying to get trendy in America. Serial killers. I've been talking about it these past couple of days since the Dharma came out. Now I'm gonna show you. You think it's a coincidence? All of a sudden, they telling you. You need to listen to this 1997. They want you to go back to 97 and hear a story about a serial killer. Two things are proven. Did I not prove to you that they always trying to put you in the past? One. For two, they're promoting serial killer behavior. I told you that. Why? Because this generation don't know too much about serial killer. They're not into it like that, but they're trying to make them get into it. They're trying to make them focus on it. They're trying to promote that serial killer energy. I told y'all, man. That's the topic. And it ain't start getting dark early yet. And we not even close to winter. I got to speak about this right here because you got to see the joke. This is a child molester right here. A child molester that turned into what you see. But the thing is, this person got awarded $2.5 million in jail. Why? Because the jail delayed the surgery. This person wanted to change himself and sued the jail and got paid. And this person is a child molester. I just showed you this to show you how messed up everything is and backwards. You out here right now can't get a penny. We can't get a penny. But this person can get 2.5 million and they're a child molester. Now I'm just making a point. Remember I told you how some people sanction that behavior? It's like this person got rewarded for being a Chester. And that's a big face. That's a big head nigga. Anyway, Puff, Mace is right. You a snake, allegedly. You a scammer. You feel me? Number death around a man. And people still be on revolt. Man, Young Miami, you better watch your ass. You better watch your ass, Carisha. I'm telling you. They don't know no better. That's why I told you. His whole purpose is to trick this generation. And when he went to the Breakfast Club, he had Young Miami with him. She was with him in New York. And he's using her to make himself look good, to show us that he's damn near 60 and can still get a chick in her 20s. He's just doing that for his own personal gain as well. And you know how he roll. You know he's going to dispose of her. And I ain't talking about Kim, and I ain't going in everybody else. See, I ain't talking about Kim. We ain't going there. But if you got a look, if you sign up at your own free will to go hang around this man, you're going to get exactly what you asked for. That's all I'm saying. We see what happened to Cassie. She moved on. She happy. We see J-Lo left this dude. She go to the club with him. Down there ruined her career. This dude is a black cloud by design, meaning he around all the negative, but nothing negative happened to him. And then when something do happen, he get out of trouble. He ain't never in no damn trouble. Man, he gotta have, man, it's something with this dude. He gotta have some magic on him or something. And you ain't never even heard of Puffy getting slapped. Man, this stuff weird. But yeah, she left him living her best life. That nigga's a black cloud. But see, some people don't understand. You can have all the money in the world and still be a black cloud. See that? Nah, that shit real. I'm telling you, man. This dude's scary for real. He really scary. I'm gonna be real. This is a dude that's scary and don't need no gun at all. All you gotta know is you hang around him long enough, something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. It's just what it is. It's a lot of people like that. That's why I said Boosie bad luck. Boosie another one. Death all around these people, man. Death all around them. Death all around them. Then Boosie also so-called get accused of killing a baby mother, brother, some all type. It's just always some death on these people, allegedly, man. And people still want to hang out with them. This shit crazy, man. But yeah, that's it though, man. We done with these dudes. We done with all of them. And We're gonna take a look at what Mace said one more time, because as you see, today ain't too long. Ain't really too much going on, y'all. Well, I'm still gonna vibe, but we just gonna look at what was said. We gonna look at this. He said this man is a goddamn liar. How the hell you gonna jerk this man? For one, you say he only put out one album. For two, you say he owe you $3 million. Altogether, Mace sold 5 million records on Bad Boy. Man, we don't even know how much Big sold. We don't know how much Black Rob sold. We don't know Craig. We don't know none of that. But we know one thing. We know who got all the money. And we know how the story ended. But like I say, look at the fake love, man. This man looked like he got on lip gloss. And when Black Rob was bringing in that money, this one Black Rob was bringing him that bread. Black Rob was his best friend. Why he ain't check? Why he ain't come see Black Rob, man? Why he ain't make sure Black Rob was straight? He probably was hitting him off for chump change, but why, if a person is always considered to be a billionaire, he been a half a billionaire for the longest, you know, allegedly, why he's so goddamn cheap and petty? If I'm a billionaire, dog, $1 million that's a tax. That's my taxes more than that. 500,000, 400, $250,000 is nothing to give Black Rob. You a billionaire. Pay for a house. Something, you know, simple. Even if Puffy was petty enough to own a property and just let some of the old artists stay there, that at least did that. He didn't even do that. That nigga ain't do nothing. So that just shows y'all, man. That's the lesson of the day. Fake ass friends, fake ass people, snakes, leeches. You know, people don't understand you got leeches with money because they get off on leeching and being a fucking vampire. But now, you know what we can see now? They all was naive. It was all a dream. They had dreams to be rappers, y'all. This is why I be saying F all that rap stuff. Once you get that thought in your head to have a dream to be a rapper, and look, like I said, let me say it again because I don't be trying to piss nobody off. There's nothing wrong with being a rapper. You can be a rapper. Just do it on your own. How about that? Just do it on your own. Do it on your own. Do it for your own people, and just take it how it comes. All that trying to be rich and think somebody gonna help you be successful and so you're gonna be a star and all that. That's what they thought right here. Big thought it. Craig Mack thought it. Look where they at now. Both of them died before their time, y'all. Big people keep forgetting Big died at 24, man. They died before their time. And who's still around? Skinning and grinning. Nigga still around. And he by himself too. Now you see why in them Bad Boy videos he always had on the #1 shirt. See that? And we done with this dude. We done with this topic. Hey, thank y'all for Look, it's been a dry week. It's been a very, very dry week. That's why the numbers ain't looking the same. People ain't trying to hear all this stuff. They ain't trying to hear it. It's whack. And I'm gonna be real, y'all. This is something I was thinking about. In my opinion, I think they're purposely trying to slow down social media. I think part of the reason why all of these bogus stories are coming out, because they're purposely trying to shut down social media. Why I say that? You know how easy that is? How do bloggers make their money? How do YouTubers make their money? How do these platforms like Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, how do all of these platforms make their money? Vlad TV, they make it off media, right? But if we slow down the media, a lot of these companies making money, you're gonna lose money. And in my opinion, that's what they're doing. Little by little by little. That's why when I said a lot of stuff over, that's what I meant. Because it's a reason why they playing these algorithm games. And I know that for a fact. You know how I know that? The last 2 months, I got 500 subs a month. I usually would average the least subs a day, 10 a day, 30, 20. I see my subs not move this whole week straight. It just went to 10 the whole week. And I also know from my numbers on the video, but that ain't just it neither. It's a lot of different things. A lot of they got to do with the content too. If bullshit content, nobody's gonna click on that shit. Why? Because a lot of people don't want to hear about no damn Mace, Puff, Coolio. I'm just being real. So it's different things they doing to slow us down or slow down the flow. Because remind you, if there's no breaking news, we got nothing to talk about. Therefore, we don't. It's you get it. It's the same thing with the news on TV. If they don't have no breaking stories, they don't make no money. They get money off ads and revenue, commercials. But if that's why the news, they start making up dumb stuff because they got to keep it going. The same way on here. Now I'm gonna give you another point. You see when somebody die, trend through the roof. When you're doing shenanigans, you're gonna go crazy. But when you talk about something real, it ain't gonna go nowhere. For two. For one, they do put a flag on certain raw material. For two, a lot of people not into that shit. They're not into real information. They want the dumb shit. And that's just what it is. And we live in American death culture, so the best trends are always going to be somebody dying. You see what I'm saying? So YouTube and all these platforms know this. But in my opinion, they slowing down it. They slowing down media, putting all these older people back in the game, because that's going to slow down the whole algorithm for media as a whole. Because these older people have nothing to talk about. All they can talk about is old stories. All they can talk about is old stories, old beef, and start a little fake controversy. Other than that, it's not. You can't get. It's not like they did something new. You get what I'm saying? They're not relevant no more. You only can speak on somebody that's trending because they're still relevant. These people are not relevant. So every time we talk about them, we got to go back into the past. Therefore, I'm peeping game. Just look at the track record. We was talking about Ari Spears, y'all. Ari Spears. Do you know how long ago Ari Spears was a star on Mad TV? I can go down a list and look. That's why I can look at my own content and look at how my own content is changed. All I gotta do is look at my list. I can tell my own content, how each chapter changes. Just look at the cover, and you'll see it go from one way. Now we somewhere else. We went back in the days. I told you that when we went back to Ashanti and Irv Gotti, but we've been stuck back then ever since. You ain't noticed that? This, in my opinion, this is their way of slowing down the algorithm of social media and slowing down all of them. Because you got to remember, there's a lot of platforms making money. And in my opinion, that also got to do with Tasha K getting sued. And guess who else I've been paying attention to? Alex Jones getting sued too for $5 million. And guess what? Guess what Alex Jones did? He was one of the first people on YouTube exposing Illuminati conspiracies and things of that nature. So I also see them as creating a pattern of, in the future, they're going to try to make it hard for you to say what you want to say and speak against certain people. You're going to have lawsuits. And they're going to try to hold you accountable for certain things. So I see what they're doing. They got Alex Jones off YouTube. They try to push Tasha K off YouTube. Those are just examples of people that were big on these platforms. But like I said, when they it looked like they realized a lot of people been getting rich fast and they're slowing it down. That's why I told y'all the days of going viral is over. I told y'all that a couple months ago. You ain't going viral no more like that. Well, you know, before people became a star overnight, you're going viral. Not no more. They controlling all that. And it's something else I'm trying to pull up because I saw the post from Lovely T yesterday. And she basically showed how she was averaging 2,000 subs, but recently she had only got like 500. Way below her average. But like I said, it go two ways. Sometimes it is a mix. Sometimes it is, I'm gonna be real. Sometimes it could be a content getting boring. You're doing the same thing. It could be what you talk about, nobody really want to hear. And then it could be the things you're saying when you're going against the powers that be. And all of different things could be a factor of slowing down your channel. Like I'm real. I know when I speak about certain shit, I know that I'd be like, man, that's that shit. You know what I'm saying? I put jewels, we talk, but sometimes I do shit and they be like, I don't even like the episode, or it might be something I don't even want to talk about, but I got, you know what I'm saying? It's the game. So, but I understand when my shit ain't hitting like that. I understand when my shit's slowing up. I know, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I'm just being real. Like, no, who really cares about half these people we talking about? So I understand why certain people ain't really tapping in like that. But my point is they doing this shit on purpose. They putting out bogus news, weak ass stories to slow down all of these media platforms that's making money. Not the little people like us, but it's really affecting the big people. Matter of fact, y'all, a lot of y'all know about Shade Room. Look at all the stories Shade Room's been posting. They been posting a lot of BS. Vlad, they got to reach and grab and post anything. You can see it. because this social media shit slowing up, y'all. And like you said, that's a fact, Jay Goodbar. They're using that China tactic. And soon, social media, all these platforms gonna be just like China, where you really can't say and really do too much of nothing. That's just what it is. That's why I keep telling y'all, I come on here every day like it's my last. Like I know what time it is, so that's why I don't sit and try to hold y'all, and I don't front. I don't play. I just come up here, chop it up with y'all. I'm gone. I don't take this shit serious because I know the games they play. And the things I be saying, I already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I already know. Like, I'm only gonna do it so much at a certain pace. But I'm trying to pull up right now and show y'all what Lovely T said and what she showed. So to give you proof on what they doing. You know what I'm saying? But also, like I said, don't forget, it's everybody has to evolve eventually anyway. So no matter how good you are, how much you at the top, you keep doing the same thing over and over, people gonna get bored. Why? Because people got a short attention span now. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? People, they lose focus quick, and at the same time, it's a lot of whack-ass topics coming out, which are not intriguing. So therefore, people are not really enthused with watching certain people as much as they did before. That's why you will see, if you know analytics, you will see that most people's subs do not add up to their views. Don't add up. It don't even be half. It don't even be 40%. It don't be, mostly is 10%. Things like that. 20%. How the heck? And I'm gonna tell you something else I did. I did experiment, right? That's what I did. Check it out, right? Cause look, when I watch YouTube, I watch on another channel. Meaning, I work under For No Fame, but when I watch content on my TV, I got another channel where I watch stuff on. And whenever I do a video, when I go to watch YouTube on my TV, my videos For No Fame pop up all the time. Whatever video I did that day, as soon as I tap on my other channel, it's gonna pop up. But lately, when I pop up on my other channel, my videos haven't been popping up. So that's how I know my shit been getting shadow banned like the whole week. I know that for a fact, because my video don't pop up on my other channel. Meaning when I watch it at the crib under another name, my shit always be right there. And when I scroll, people that watch it on their smart TV, you know, you scroll, you might see my video more than once, more than twice. It's time my video will be right next to big YouTubers right there on my TV. I'm looking at it. But then lately this week, I turn on my TV, my video ain't, I don't see it. So I know they do that. That's a fact. They do that. They do play the games. But then I understand too, sometimes it's just because of the content. Meaning it don't move because of the content too sometimes. But they do be shadow banned. All you got to do is test. You can do the test on yourself. Like I say, you sign on for one phone, one account, and see if your video pop up. If you know, you already know you subscribe to yourself, so why you don't see your damn video? But that's the shit they be doing. That is a fact, y'all. They've been doing that shit. So check this out. I'm about to show you. I'm gonna show you what Lovely T said. I had to load it up real quick. Check it out. My stats before YouTube got called on their racism and favoritism versus after they were called out in their nonsense. Meaning, you know, YouTube began called out for what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of games they play. We neither here nor there. But like she said, but I'm always told I'm tripping when I say they be playing with my channel, shaking my head. I guess now they want to stop shadow banning me ever since Corey Kenshin called them out on their BS. But hold up, she got the proof right here. You see that? She only got 657. That's low for her. I just told you. I got 500 and change the other month. 500. My two biggest months. 500 and change. That's her low numbers. You feel me? This is her average. She averaged 3,000 a month. So how the hell you go from 3,000 subs to only 600? Come on, y'all. They playing games. Yes, they are. And I seen this whole week, I seen my shit don't move an inch. Actually, I seen I lost one. It just, matter of fact, it just went up yesterday. My shit was at like 50. It was like 505. It was like 3506 or something like that. I level 3404, some shit like that. That's why I say I don't be caught up in them numbers, but I just know how this shit work now. I don't crack the codes on this shit. That's why I remember I told you I glitched this motherfucker. I glitched the shit. When I had 800 in the chat, I glitched this bitch. And now I got sat back down. You know what I'm saying? That's how the shit work. But they do play the games, y'all. They play them fucking games. They do be shadow banning. That's a fact. But like I say, if it's some real, if somebody just died and whatever, that shit gonna go through the roof. Or whatever, whoever they want to put is going, and they playing them games, y'all. That's how they doing it. So now you see, that's my point. If we slow down social media, they ain't gonna be able to make no money. And I'm talking about, you gotta remember, this applies to the big YouTubers and the big social media platforms. Like I say, Adam 22, Vlad, but you know they're gonna still make sure they straight. But the others, if they ain't got nothing to talk about, how they gonna make their money? Get it? And that's what they doing. That's what I see. That's why we gotta reach and grab. I told you before, a lot of y'all that know about content, you know before, you got shit, 10 different stories to choose from. You got options. That's why you think I stopped coming on the weekend, because there ain't nothing to talk about on the weekend. I used to come on the weekend. I'm gonna try to come on tomorrow. My plan is to come on tomorrow morning just to let y'all know. That's my plan. But it ain't enough content. So that's why before I could come on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now shit, I might gotta take the whole weekend to put enough stories together for Monday, because the shit's slowing up. That's why I kept telling y'all ain't nothing to talk about. Why? I think they slowing down that shit on purpose. That's why you see most of the big people, they gotta literally wait till somebody die to have something to talk about. Mind you, they got big channels. They ain't got nothing to talk about because ain't nothing trending. That's slowing up money. You get it? That's slowing up people bad because they ain't getting the numbers they usually get. That's slowing up people paper. The ones that depend on the shit. That's why I say I know what the fuck they doing. So that's why I say all the people depending on YouTube checks, you better start getting ready, because look to me like they playing YouTube money games. That's what it looked like to me, little by little by little. So she just showed us, y'all. She averaged damn near 4,000. 4,657. Come on. You know that's a joke. 4 million total views, right? 206 million views. Now, like I say, some of that gonna have to do with shadow banning, but a lot of that's gonna have to do with the content too. And that, like I said, is some of the content is boring. I'm gonna be real. Some of the content is boring. Sometimes we can get boring. Sometimes I get bored with myself. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Like I know when I need to step it up. I know when shit dragging. I know that. Like, but it's only for so much I could do. Why you think I gotta incorporate different things into this to keep it, to make it work? I gotta do other things. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm doing, and I understand what's going on. So that's why I say we can't take this for granted no more, because it's really drying up right in our face. Key thing is they know that if we slow down the media, they ain't gonna have no fucking, ain't gonna be nothing to talk about. Even when I go on Twitter and look at trending topics, ain't talking about shit. I can't even get nothing off of Twitter. Ain't nothing trending. And if you go on TMZ, you gonna see now all the white people trending. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I see what's going on. Hollywood shut down, entertainment shut down. That's what's going on. Why you see everybody on here talking about the past? Everybody had to go back in the past just to make some content. They got to talk about some old shit. That's why they doing it. But like I told you, when your livelihood is based on a YouTube check, you're going to have to keep reaching and freestyling. You're going to have to do a whole lot to keep it going, because now shit, they're trying to make it hard. Ain't no more just hit the live button and you're going to be lit. That ain't working no more. And then look at all the people that got finessed on YouTube. All the people that got tricked. All the people that found out the people they were subscribing to was bogus. Found out they was getting raw for their donation and scam. Half of them people fed up with YouTube too. So that's another thing. Don't get that twisted. A lot of people like, man, fuck YouTube, man. Them niggas full of shit. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? So once again, niggas burnt down their own house as usual. And at the same time, they playing YouTube games. So it is what it is. Last day shenanigans, y'all. But that's all it is. But the things I talk about, I'm only gonna do with so much anyway. Trust me. I already know that. I already know that, man. And I refuse to pull shenanigans. So it is what it is, y'all. But we already broke it down. We chopped it up. It's Friday. You feel me? Everybody vibe out. Enjoy your weekend. Do what you do. And just live your life. And like I say, man, I'm going to try to pull up tomorrow. If there's some things going on, I'm going to pull up tomorrow morning and I'm going to be on time. Because I don't got to do nothing tomorrow morning. So even if I just pull up for a little while for us to vibe, that's what I'm going to do because I'm feeling the energy right now. So we talked about this. Mace responded to Puff. We agree that Puff is who he is. You know, a triple crosser. You know, you see that goddamn devilish grin. You see it. And like I say, man, we just going to say rest in peace to Craig Mack. Diddy did that man dirty. You know, I'm going to show the real Craig Mack. I ain't going to just show him in his last day. I'm going to show him in his prime. You know, rest in peace, Black Rob. And like I say, man, this is what Diddy did to that man. This how Diddy let that man go out, man. Fake love, man. That's why I say, man, fuck all that fake love shit. It is what it is. Fun on Fame Live, we did it again, episode 282. I'm about to holler at y'all, and I'm about to get out of here. What's up? Danielle Walker, what's up? What's up, Jamila? Shout out to the replay gang, everybody in the bushes. That's right, Lil Nas X need to have a seat. He need to sit his ass down. Talking about he think it's working. This nigga talking about the damn mind control. He said it's working, y'all. It's working. Oh, man. Man, who is this? All right. What's up, Nevin Reed? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. How we forgot about Heavy D. Man, oh, man. Heavy D, another one. Dead before his time. Man, this stuff crazy, man. He the last man standing, man. Heavy D used to be over Puff. See that? Ain't this shit weird, man. Virginia Cash, what up? OG Circle Gang. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, these people ain't no good, man. But they know that, though. The gatekeepers had to do their job, man. And their whole thing was to block people from being successful, especially bigger than them. That nigga's the last man standing, man. Last man standing. Colleen Washington. That's why Kim Porter's spirit is haunting him, man. That's a fact. And I ain't even going to depths of that. That's a whole nother saga. And you see, ain't nobody really want to talk about that too much that had information. A lot of people know what was going on with that was there around. They was quiet. There ain't want no smoke. And they said that she wasn't scared of that dude. And they said she was the poorest card. She got a lot of dirt on that man. Didn't they say a lot of dirt was about to come out in that book? And then magically, niggas died before that book? Hey, just like I ain't trying to throw no shots. But my boy said he was going to bring out a book. He ain't bring that book out yet. Maybe he's still writing it, but he ain't come out with that book yet. Telling y'all, man, it's stuff funny out here, man. Very, very funny. What's up, sugar? That's what I'm saying, man. Very, very funny. Who on the internet said they gonna write a book and tell a story about Puff? I'm just being real, man. I'm clowning right now. I'm just saying, man. I ain't seen no book drop yet. I don't know. It might not be wise to drop a book on Puff. It might not be a smart thing to do. You might not make it to the book signing. You know what I'm saying? Word up. That's right, y'all. There's too much stuff going on, man. It's too much crazy stuff. What's up, Latavia? Thank you. That's right. Have a phenomenal Friday. What's up, Rondell? That's what's up. I was knocked out sleep. That's what's up, y'all. Thank you for pulling up, man. Thank y'all for tuning in and staying here, man. This is one of the best parts of the day right here. I had a rough morning, too. People be pissing me off. Telling you, sometimes I be having to go make runs before I start, man. That shit be throwing me off. I be pissed. That's the only reason why I be late like that. I be having stuff I got to do, man, on certain days. You know what I'm saying? And it be that morning traffic. It should be throwing my whole schedule off. I be up here slipping. But it's all good. This is what we do, y'all. Another day. Other than that, man, I guess we touched on everything, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like I said, man, have a good weekend. Stay blessed. What's up, Dawn? Y'all stay right. Lady Love, what's up? What's up, my Israelite brother? Shalom. King Dilla, what up, King Dilla? I see the bros in here today. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Natasha Jordan? What's up, Sincere? Sincere's in here. What's going on, bro? What's popping? East side, homie. What's good? That's all, man. Anyway, man, that's it. What up, T-Love? So make sure I ain't miss nobody. Yeah, the bros are here today. Yeah, that's it, man. We did it, man. Good morning, Linda. Shout out everybody that tapped in, everybody that stayed in tune. Like I say, share the video on different platforms if you can. Spread the word. I'll be back soon. Like I said, some things pop off. Y'all send me enough news. I'll pull up tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? We vibe out. Other than that, Photo Fame Live, episode 282. This is how we do. Y'all have a good weekend. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay right. Y'all stay focused. And stay away from them snakes, them serpents, vampires, and fucking leeches. I'm out. One.